Hi, Statesmen Nation. We're here with Caleb Drake as we prepare for the 2023 women's cross country season. Coach, before we get into talking about this season, let's recap last year and all the goods, the bads, and the uglies. Just a quick little recap.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to think all the way back to a year ago. Honestly, a lot has happened between now and then, and our seasons kind of blend together. If you run cross country, you're running indoor and outdoor track, so it's kind of, we look at a year as a whole. If we look at last year, though, we'll go meet to meet, and one thing that I do when we look at like how we ran at a course maybe we visited a few times in the past, and so if you look meet to meet in our meet recaps, when I do that with the team, we really had good progression as far as individually just getting better. We showed some consistency on some team scoring, finished higher place in the conference last year than we had the year before. So in that way, it was good progression, and so we have that to build off of, and then also we're bringing in a couple more ladies this year, and we've got some good things going on outside of where we stack up placing wise, momentum and really just culture building. So I think we took a good step last year towards what we want to be moving forward towards.
Good. All right, let's break down the roster this year. Let's talk about the returners, slip in the newcomers, and then we can move forward from there.
Yeah, so we return fifth year in Michaela Kamek.
Feels like 6 year almost at
this
point.
Yeah, so she's been around a while, so that experience helps quite a bit. We also have most of the ladies, let's see, in our top 5 are returning, so that's nice. We lost one, graduated, so in that way we've got some good experience coming back. We've showed some great jumps with like Rosler Fuller. She's put in a phenomenal summer. Not that she's done anything crazy, but it's just consistent work and just running consistently throughout the summer. So
some buy-in, obviously.
Yeah, absolutely. And so with that, it really helps stabilize our freshmen, having Kamex up in front in a lot of the workouts, and then Rose is not far behind in those, and so we're kind of squeezing our freshmen in between. Right. So that's nice.
Yeah, for sure.
Excited about that.
Okay, the newcomers then.
Yeah. One thing I'm excited about is our newcomers. We have one from way far away, California, actually a sister of Elizabeth Healy, Charlotte. But we have a couple of girls from not too far away. I would consider them somewhat local, within 2.5 to 3 hours, and they're going to fit in really nicely. If we giving Kamek a little bit of push in practice, even in some of our workouts, we'll have another one this afternoon, so we'll get to see how they're feeling after an early morning week last week with the heat. So I'm excited about Brianna and Charlotte, and Avery's also local. She's from not too far away. So so we've got some good things going on there. It'll add to our spread between 1 and 5 in a meet. I think it can be pretty tight through our top 5.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. All right, let's break down the schedule. There's a mix of some normal meets that we have with St. Ambrose and Grandview in there, but we're throwing in a new one starting off this weekend. We're going out west, so to speak, western, for a couple big meets as well, getting ready for the conference meet. So just kind of break down your thoughts on the schedule.
Yeah, I guess I intentionally set it up a certain way, but it also just kind of worked out where the meets fall. So we moved to 6K this year for on the women's side for our conference and national competition. So it's kind of, I guess, about a third of our meets are still sticking with 5K, and most of them have moved to 6K distance. So we'll have a learning curve. I'm learning along with them. What does it look like to race 6K? Yeah. The whole country is, as far as the NAIA goes. So we're all learning together. But we'll start off this weekend with a 5K. And it's on a flat course. It's Seminole. We've run there a number of times.
Yeah. It's a fast course.
Yeah, it is. And that's where our conference meet is this fall. So really the intentionality behind that was we want to see the course as far as for our newcomers who haven't run there before. We won't run the 6K course, it'll be 5K. So it'll be nice just to be there, to see that. And then as we kind of, our intensity kind of ramps up as we go through the season. So we start our 6Ks, the next weekend at St. Ambrose, a tough St. Ambrose course. Yeah. And then we kind of ease off a little bit. We're at Grandview, and that's going to be a little bit lighter course. But and then we really kick up the intensity our last two. The nice thing is the meet that's out in North Sioux City, South Dakota, that meet is on pretty much a track. It's a limestone path with a little bit of grass mixed in there. So it's going to be kind of nice. They'll be able to run fast for a 6K and have a nice rhythm. Sure. And then we finish up with a meet that hasn't really happened before. There'll be some nice ranked competition. So maybe for a couple individual ladies, they'll get a chance to see where they stack up with some people that will be at the national meet. Hopefully build some belief that maybe we can get there with a couple individuals. So
for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, obviously, all of that prepares you for the conference meet. So let's talk about, kind of where we fit into the conference whole picture.
Yeah. So I think for our women's team, we're going to progress throughout the season. So right now, I'm happy to see we moved up a spot in our preseason poll. For us, we're really figuring out who we are on both the men's and women's side. But on the ladies' side, it's going to come down to, can we work into the season well enough? Do we believe we can beat out that preseason poll by how many places?
Right.
And so that's been a main thing for us. Culture has been huge, and the idea of just caring for one another, and out of that care for one another, holding each other accountable, and then from there, let's just see what we can do in running.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let's put a bow on it. How are you going to achieve the goals you guys have set?
So we had a really fun thing this year. We did a preseason camp. We went away. I took away phones. So maybe mom or dad or somebody. I know we actually had a concerned sister call. Got a call from campus security, like, where are they? And so they were safe, I promise. Yeah. But so we had a fun time there. We got to set some preseason expectations. Not just where do we want to finish in the conference meet. That's where the conversation started. But also, how does that look outside of just practice? And so for the women's side, we really talked about accountability, being open and honest with one another, having a safe place to be. Yeah. We had a follow-up meeting last Friday about that, and the ladies, I think, really opened up with each other. Sure. And so for us, a successful season to me, and for them as well, is what kind of environment can we create so that others, when they start to join next fall and the fall after that, what kind of legacy or path can you pave for those ladies to say, maybe we're not conference champions this year, right, but maybe in 4 years when we are, we can point back to maybe this season and say this is where something special started.
Sure, definitely. Awesome. All right, Coach Drake and the ladies will be at the Corridor Clash in Cedar Rapids, getting a little preview of what the conference meet will look like in a couple months. So if you're up in the Cedar Rapids area, check them out. I think that really the closest meet is going to be Grandview in Des Moines or Ankeny.
Yep.
I always want to say.
Well, whatever DMAX campus, I think it's Ankeny.
I think it's
Technically,
Ankeny,
it's
correct.
all Des Moines area.
Yeah, right. So the Des Moines metro area later on this year, but keep tabs with the team on statesmanathletics.com, as well as all of our social media channels. Make sure you download our app. It's really cool. It's got a lot of great stuff as well. So best of luck, Coach.
Thank you.